Welcome to Primo Recenter and a brand new 2025 series and model. This is the Northern Spirit Dlx series. This is one of their compact selections in that series, and this is one of the best executed small trailers I've ever seen. So this is the 160BH. This is under 17 feet tip to tail, and it is just under 31 feet at 3,086 pounds. We think they have done just a bang out job here. What allows them to create such a great little layout is the fact that this is still actually 8 feet wide, but under 3,100 pounds. So you'll notice here in a small compact trailer, you've got a separated bathroom here. Again, really well executed with lots of space. Fridge right by the door, which is where you'd want it. Furnace just below. Again, gonna help to keep you warm. Tankless, on-demand, hot water. Great little storage cubby there. And as we come in the door, we're going to have our monitor panel here. So this unit, which we'll see in a minute outside, includes 2 awnings on a very small floor plan. So with a small floor plan, you're naturally going to want to live outside. This unit allows you to do that more comfortably than I've seen any other small trailer do. So outside we've got the 2 awnings, so that's our 2 switches below there. We've got our monitor panel here, so we can check on our 30-gallon tanks, so nice big tanks for a small trailer. We've got our water pump switch, and then we've got our exterior awning lights. So this particular unit has a fold-away bunk, and we believe that a lot of folks will basically just leave it up all the time, or the beauty is even when that bunk is down, you can still sit under here comfortably, even if you're a 6+ foot tall person, and not be hitting your head. So it's a great floor plan, whether it be a family or just a couple or a single traveler, because it does give you that ability to carry other items up there. So it becomes an additional storage area on a long journey. So we think that'll make it the most popular floor plan just for that reason. But again, you've always got that ability to fold that down for a second bed. If you are a family of 4, now you have 2 bunks, because your dinette is going to drop down into a bunk. So you've got your 2 bunks there, and then you've got your primary queen bed here at the front, and then you all have easy access to the bathroom at nighttime should anybody need it. You've got your sink here right in the middle. We have air conditioning on this unit. We have 200 watts of solar with a 30 amp charge controller. So should you want to make this an absolute off-grid machine, you could certainly double up the solar, but even at 200 watts with proper batteries, multiple batteries, you should have no issues to extend your camping stay and be off-grid all the time. We've got a great kitchen setup here with lots of room down below for all your pots and pans and things you may want to bring with you, coffee makers, things like that. Our ignition here on the wall, our thermostat for our our furnace. We've got the ability to fold back our 2-burner stovetop here. And we've got some backsplash protection here. We've got plugs in our kitchen, so again, well set up to have that coffee maker there. Great sink to wash hands, prep a meal. We've got a spot for dishes up top here. Great little microwave to reheat stuff if you're on the grid. We do have a light and fan combo here as well. Great little cutlery drawer. So you are going to have storage underneath the dinette. Again, a small trailer, so they are utilizing all the space they can here. So we've got one end here that'll give you storage. The other end's going to have our converter and fuse box and breaker panel. Your converter here is ready for lithium batteries, so if you want to go right to lithium and again make this an off-grid super machine, you certainly can. You've got a bunk up top here that's rated to 250 pounds. Love the fact that again you've got big windows in a small trailer, so it's going to make it feel nice and larger than it is. You've got great storage for all of the items you're naturally going to want to bring with you. So in terms of clothing, you can leave a lot of stuff here. You've got an emergency exit window back here as well. We are prepped for a television. So even in the small trailer, you have a digital antenna already on the roof. And again, a couple of reading lights here. You've got a spot here where you could keep a CPAP machine, things like that. So just really, really well laid out inside here. Again, comfortable to be inside if you had to be a little bit on a day that's not particularly nice. But again, with those 2 awnings outside, as long as it's not a super windy day and it's just a light rain, you can tip those awnings and really live outside. We've got a great little 6 cubic foot 12-volt fridge here with separate freezer. Again, tankless hot water for endless hot water if you're on the grid, but you still have 30-gallon tanks. You'll notice here, Liberate Steady Step. So again, smaller, lighter unit that comes in at a wonderful price point here, but you're still getting all the features of a much higher end unit, and typically you do not see an awning off the back here. So that's the full width of the back, and as we come around the side here, you're going to see that you're going to get an awning that basically runs to the very back corner right to your front compartment. So just amazing execution outside here. So we'll point out some highlights here. We do have 4 large jacks, which you're going to appreciate on a single axle. Nice big tires here, so they didn't undersize the tires, so you have a lot of ground clearance here. You are prepped for outside cooking. So you have a propane connection there, so it's ready for certain stoves and certain barbecues, so you can easily set up an outside kitchen. I think actually setting up a little outside kitchen here off the back under that rear awning, and then having your outside living room here on the side, ideal scenario. Because the footprint is so small here, if you are maybe coming back into camping, or you're a traditional camper that had favorite sites that maybe you had 1 or 2 tents on, this trailer is going to fit on any of those sites. So it is just primed for those small waterfront sites that you just can't fit a big RV on. We think this is going to absolutely hit the spot. I think a lot of people coming back to camping are absolutely going to love this layout and design. Again, it's going to work for multi-generational families as well. We've got outside prep for television should you want to have TV on the outside. Couple outlets here as well. Nice large storage compartment here in the front. It is lit as well with a light. We've got easy access to our charge controller here. We are 30 amp service. It's really just the air conditioning that needs that 30 amps. So should you want to run on 20 or 15, you certainly could and use the other amenities. Nice thing here is we have room for multiple batteries. So if you're looking to be off grid with the 200 watts of solar that's standard here, something like 2 6-volt batteries would be a good combination. And then you have a battery cutoff switch standard as well, which I love. So that way, if you're putting it into storage, if you turn that switch off, that solar is still charging those batteries, and then you're off to the races whenever you want to head out again. So you're all charged, ready to go. You'll have one standard propane tank, which we always make sure is full here for you, ready to go at Primo RV Center. And as we come around to the back side, we've got our tankless hot water tank. I love the fact that they have included a outside shower. So very handy when you kind of want to be in an off-grid scenario. Again, if you're in a very private campsite, you can literally set up an outside shower stall or just rinse off the feet, rinse off the dog when you come back from the beach, which is great. And then we've got all our hookups here for things like cable and satellite, should we have them on site. Our water fill for our 30-gallon tank. We've got our city water connection, should you have it on site. It even includes a black tank flush, and sort of these price points and these sizes, typically you don't see that. So you've got a black tank flush that's going to help you to keep that sensors clean on the black tank. And then we have an ability here to easily winterize. So that's a spot here where you can hook up a valve to basically hook up to your compressor and easily winterize. And they've even added the Lippert prep for a ladder. So again, really high level of standard features on a unit that's a more traditional construction. So you've got a great aluminum exterior here, so something that's going to hold the test of time here, the kind of classic way trailers have started to be built. And then you've got a wood construction underneath that, which helps bring down the price point, but still keeps the weight to a reasonable weight here, because again, this is going to be able to be towed by a wide range of SUVs or light trucks, being under 3,100 pounds dry. So we've got outlets here for both gray and black water here at the very back corner, which is where our shower and our toilet are at the back. Still have a spare tire here mounted to a real bumper here on the back, LED lights on the outside, and you're even prepped for a backup camera. We welcome you out to Primo RV Center to come have a much closer look at this brand new Coachman Northern Spirit Dlx Compact 160BH.